So, do steroids shrink your balls? Yes. Yes, they do. But I'm going to take this from Rich Piana, the late great Rich Piana. Rest in peace, buddy. Um, about 33%. You can anywhere from a 15 to 33%. But luckily, I got big ones, so it didn't phase me. Nah, but it shrinks your balls, but it don't shrink your dick. It actually makes that look bigger because it hangs lower than your balls. I don't think I have young kids or too many girls, so we can talk like boys. My main problem with steroids was abusing them. I would take too much and it always screwed me up. It didn't screw me up so much when I was taking them, it was after, when I would try to come off, or when I would be forced to come off, or it's always the abuse because testosterone, I think everybody after the age of 40, maybe 35, should take at least 250 a week, 250 every 5 days, because it's the fountain of youth, man. That and growth hormone. If you can afford growth hormone, real kits are expensive. If someone's trying to sell you some growth hormone for a couple $100, don't get it, man. You know, those things are thousands. You got to find an AIDS patient, man. The AIDS guys, they get like 4 or 5 of those kits, or they used to. Don't quote me on any of this now, but they used to get a bunch of kits and they would sell them, you know. So instead of $3,000, you can get them for like 500. It was a hookup, but like I said, you'd have to take 8 IU's a day, and it's just a lot of money for. I don't know. I didn't like it. I was taking it for about a year and didn't really care for it, but just because I thought I would get the same gains. You know, you could eat a little worse, but that's the main thing when it comes to steroids is you have to be stricter on your diet than normal. People think they could just chow down whatever because they're on juice, you know. That's why you see so many dudes in the gym that look like shit because they stick a needle in their ass and they think, I can eat whatever I want. It don't work like that, man. It don't work like that at all. And the second thing is genetics. Man, if you are not genetically inclined, just don't even mess with steroids at all. My my advice was always, you know, if this is gonna help you make money or you know do something, you know, you might want to think about it. If you just want to do it to look good for the, you know, concert that's coming up in a few months, nah. I mean, testosterone, they call steroids, and it is, but it's different because there's several different steroids, and I've used and abused every single one of them over the past 25 years. My favorite by far was Tren, the nectar of the gods, but it had a lot of side effects. I had hair probably till I was 40, and then I just started thinning and thinning and thinning. I haven't even tried to grow it out lately because it's just too depressing. But I know it was the trend because I would take trend for a year and a half straight. And I'm talking a lot of it, like 6 to 8 milligrams a week of tren with 2 milligrams of testosterone with 100 milligrams a day of anadrol. I put on a lot of weight, but if you want to look good for a while, do it. If you just want to, you know, get lean and whatnot, then I would just use test. Maybe something easy on you, like, I don't know, Winstraw, or something that's a little easier on your body. Um, because that's another misconception, that you could just take whatever you want, and T-balls for bulking, and Anadrol's for this, and Winstrol's for this, and it doesn't really work that way. It's how your diet is that will, you know, affect the results of the steroid you're taking. And if you have anger issues or jealousy issues, don't take Tren at all, because it really plays with your mind. It'll have you accusing your girlfriend in the middle of the night of screwing the football team, you know? It just makes you nuts. I never had those issues with it. I did have little anger issues with it, a little more. That one and Anadrol, I noticed I had to really concentrate on, you know, being not so angry, because it, again, and I think that has to do with, you know, being 25, 28, 29 years old. But so do they shrink your balls? Yes, they shrink your balls. Do they make you angry? Yes, they make you angry. Do they make you lose hair? Yes, they make you lose hair. Do they make you a World Series playing baseball player? Yes, they do. Do they make you a championship fighter? Yes, they do. Do they make you millions of dollars? Yes, they do. Do they just give you really bad kidneys and screw up your brain, your mind? Some would say, yeah, they do, man. So, those are the pros and cons of taking steroids. Hope that helps. Los vemos.